First and foremost, I want to give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, double honors to the elders, great millstone, and salutation to all Yakim and Highland Bibles building to this marriage. I want to get Job chapter 20 and 27 because more of these plagues are hitting Esau an all-time high, right? You know, to the suicide rates, right? To the lockdowns, right? To forced mask mandates, right? Back in the I don't probably the 40s, right? 1800s, 1700s, right? The 60s, the 40s, the 50s. These all never heard of make and being forced to do anything for anybody, right? In 2021, you saw you can look it up. There's an article that says you can type this in. It says nothing's worse than seeing an angry white man. You know, there's an article on that. So everybody's waking up to Esau's wickedness, right? He's not no angel or saint, as he deceived everybody to be. I'm gonna get Job 20:27. The heaven shall reveal his iniquity. The Most High, the angel, Yahweh, right? Gave us the prophets, the spirit to speak on highways and byways and make these videos about yourself. How's this hidden thing sought up, right? How's he being figured out, by the servants, the prophets on the highways and byways, Lord's willing, we're in that number, right? But how's he being revealed? The Lord's putting the spirit on us to talk about Esau, who is the so-called white man. And the earth shall rise up against him, right? People, right? The earth itself, because at the end of the day, you hear about all these storms, right? The earth shall rise up against them. But actuality, this is actually happening. Literally, the earth is rising up against them. The inhabitants of the world, the animals, to the people, to the nature itself. It's getting, tornadoes. You're getting tired of him, right? If you look at Earth, Earth is the living organism. It's alive. Everything. Remember, Yahweh is a God of life. He's not a God of death. Everything the Lord has ever created has life in it. It breathes life. So what that means. It can feel. Everything feels something. You can't just step on a dog's toe, or I don't know, your cat's tail, and not expect to feel anything, right? Every single thing the Lord has ever created has some type of has feel stuff, So this earth, right, is being damaged by Esau, Edom, the wickedness of Esau, and and it's using these storms, right? Ultimately, it's the Lord Yahweh Shai using these storms as judgments on Esau, Edom. All the wickedness Esau has piled up over the years, has reached down to the heavens, you know. But I want to get this Kentucky tornado updates. Death toll now 76 under Mayfield candle factory worker dies. Houses ripped from foundation, cars flipped and thrown, and several lives lost. The rare December tornado that ripped through Kentucky and several other states left communities across western Kentucky completely devastated. Here's what we know about storms and their impact. Governor Andy Bashir said the death toll from tornado has been adjusted to 76. Over the weekend, the governor raised death toll to 78, but there was some discrepancy at the local level. One of the issues was that the state health department had 75 deaths and were trying to confirm 3 deaths from Dawson Springs. Officials confirmed that those 3 deaths were counted in Hopkins County and later determined to have come from Caldwell County that moved death toll to 75. Then on Monday, Bashir said officials confirmed that worker from Mayfield County that was rescued after the tornado succumbed to their injury. This brings the death toll to total 76. Right, there's tornadoes happening right all over the country, hurricanes, right, storms taking out people's power. The Lord is bringing judgment, you know. Everything getting tired, and not only that, the Lord bringing judgment. Everybody's waking up to who the wicked is, and everybody, including the planet Earth, everything is getting tired of Esau, right? The plants, the trees, the animals, I'm gonna get this is another good one, right? Because you can't just See, the problem with Esau is that he believes in his little tiny brain that he thinks he can get away with everything he's committed throughout the whole earth. You know, that's Esau's problem. You're not gonna get away. You know, Esau's not gonna get away with committing all these atrocious crimes that he's. You know, another judgment being passed on this place, Babylon, right? Edomite children, right? It's because people are seeing the wickedness in them, right? This 4-year-old arm ripped off completely while trying to pet grandparents' pit bull. You know, look at the Edomite. Esau, you know, his arm ripped off like a video game. You know, guess what? You know, he's probably gonna die. An Oklahoma boy remains hospitalized this week after a brutal dog maul left him severely disfigured, according to this Cummins Tecumseh Police Department. 4-year-old Axel Falto was attacked by a pit bull December 10th at his grandfather's home after he innocently tried to pet the dog. Here is the truly horrifying part. By the time help arrived, the boy's arm had been completely ripped off, and despite their best efforts, doctors were unable to save it. So Esau, his arm got ripped off. You know, I'm telling you, this is judgment, right? The Lord is not playing. You know, you don't know what Esau been doing to that dog. You know, Esau's a sick dude. Esau sleeps with dogs. You know, Esau. You know, we talk about Esau's a child molester, but he's an animal molester. You know, Esau's a dog molester. He's an animal. He touched like you babies, the children, the toddlers, the damn animal. Like you must be on some Esau, man. I'm telling you, he's on the left hand side. Who else could be the spawn of Satan? It gotta be Esau. Nose is as wicked as Esau, right? You know, who knows what Esau did, and not only that, but these dogs see these demons on Esau too. They're starting to, they're not, you know, seen these spirits on Esau. Probably see that little boy. You see horns growing out his head. According, you know, the dog probably has a, cause dogs can see different than people can. You know, they can see, you know, beyond, have better senses than humans do at seeing stuff as spiritual things. Probably seen horns growing on that boy. So, oh, yep, time to. We already know what he's gonna grow up to be, a damn devil. We gotta stop him. I gotta stop him before he becomes the demon he was gonna be. Hey man, scriptures talk about vengeful spirits, man. That Lord put in that dog's brain. It's time. It is. You know, you don't know. Dog probably woke up, probably had a dream. The Lord spoke to the dog. You know, the angel. You know, something. The Lord put a spirit on that dog. Like, it is time. You know, like ripped his ass apart. You know, I'm telling you, man. These Edomites got this judgment going for them, right? There's no way of fighting it. You know, they've been living deliciously for a very long time. You know, as you can see, he didn't live without his life without an arm. You know, and yeah, shoot, that's judgment. You know, that can happen to anybody, but you know, judgment being tornadoes is coming to Kentucky, right? Tornadoes at Kentucky. Child arm got ripped off recently. This has happened December 17th, though, recently this month too, and this year. So there's a lot of judgment going. A lot of people are getting killed, dropping dead. Rappers, right? Rappers are dropping dead. Who else is dropping dead? People who got the vaccine, people who didn't get the vaccine. You know, everybody is all these wicked people. You know, in devilish Edomite children are getting judgment because it's almost time. You know, the Lord's coming back. You know. All right, another one. You know, Esau, man, he's been doing wickedly for too long. Now, look at this video. Esau, this is Esau.
This guy is just so excited opening up his Christmas gift. Just look what the cat did to his owner. Rather than being overly
You have a wife and you're a grown ass man excited, overly excited about that PS4 way too much. It was the old videos. It was in 2016, but it's telling you that Esau wasn't fit to rule. Base men, right? Brother, that's what I say, brother, brother Esau. But no, fuck him. No, he ain't no damn brother. But what I was gonna say was this told you right here that they weren't meant to rule over us. Not only that, but these animals, man, are getting tired of him, bro. Like, you don't know, 4-year-old arm got his arm ripped off. Let me get this. Second Thessalonians chapter 2 verse 10. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come except there come a falling away first, and that the man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. That the man of sin be revealed. He's being revealed on a daily now, man. Ever since the elder apostles, a great Muslim, been preaching his word. It's been it's been showing more and more every day that who the wicked is, who's the sin of who's the son of perdition, who is the sin, the man of sin, the the children of Satan, the spawn of Satan, the wicked, the liar, the deceiver, Satan, the devil. Who is this? That's the so-called white man who upholdeth and exalts himself above all that is called God or that is worshipped, so that he is as Yahweh sitteth in the temple of Yahweh, showing himself that he is Yahweh. So like opposing and exalting himself above all that is called God, called Yahweh. He wants to be on the Lord's level. He wants to be like the Most High. He wants to be up there, and he's not. This is Esau's problem. He wants to be acknowledged by the Lord. Like, look, Lord, look what I did. Like I can do better than you can. That's Esau's memo. That's Esau's thinking. He's better than the Most High. Like that doesn't even make any sense. You see, Esau's problem is this. He thinks when he lost the birthright to Jacob, it was a mistake, but at the end of the day, you wasn't gonna get it anyways, and Esau, he's not smart. He's not smart, he's very carnal. He doesn't believe there's a higher power. He doesn't believe that it didn't matter if you sold it or not. It was never gonna fall. The Lord, what the scriptures say, before they were yet not being born, he already chose the successor, and it wasn't gonna be you. It doesn't matter. It had nothing to do with you. This Esau's problem. He keeps thinking he gotta show himself, like he gotta prove something. You're not proving nothing. You're just proving more of an asshole you are. You're not proving that you were right. That you deserve. Because if you look at the things Esau's been doing, he's the worst king I've ever seen. He's a tyrant, bro. How do you tax poor people or middle class and poor people, but you don't tax the rich? What kind of sense does that even make in itself? Hey, I know you have a lot of money, and I know you don't have that much, but I'm gonna tax you anyway. How you gonna tax? It's like robbing poor people. Imagine you running around the city grabbing cups with change in it from homeless people. That kind of, and you have the whole mansion. Man, who fucking does that shit? That's Esau. That's Esau's logic. Like, yeah, I know you're poor. I know you're struggling, but I'm gonna rob you some more anyways. You think the Lord messing with you, bro? You're a demon, bro. Esau's a demon. Then you know what Esau's excuse is? Come on. That's the Democrats. That's the Republicans. That's the government. That's not me. It's you, cracker. Who controls this? Who's in control? The so-called white man. I'm telling you, Esau will blame a political party before he blames it. Oh, what? That's the Democrats. No, that's the Republic. No, it's you. You're the problem. Fucking Esau never had no accountability. He's a grown ass boy. That's what you call it. That's Esau. A grown ass boy. He can't take responsibility. It's always someone else's fault but yours. Man, you going to slavery. I can't, man. That's why you going to slavery. You need to go into slavery. Remember ye not that when I was yet with you, I told you anything, and now that you know withholding that he might be revealed in his time. For the mystery of iniquity doth already work. Only he who now letteth will let until he be taken out of the way. What the? I don't know who that is. Then that's UK news. Then shall the wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy with the brightness of his coming. Even him whose coming is after the working of Satan with all power, signs, and lying wonders. You know, the market. I heard about the Neuralink. You know, if you ever heard of Neuralink, you should look it up. I'm not gonna get into it in this, but you could look it up yourself. Neuralink is when I think Elon Musk said it's some type of mesh metal that they put under your brain. Okay, some weird stuff like this metal like they put in your brain, and I heard that's able for you to listen to music without headphones. It's weird. Like they inject, I don't know, they they put some type of microchip in your brain, and you're able to listen to music without the without headphones or earphones. You don't need no earbud. You don't need no AirPods. You don't need no Beats headset. You just listen to music in your head, and you're the only one that can hear it. That's some wonder right there. That's some power, because nowhere in history where you can see that technology has advanced to this far. But you know that's the power of working with Satan. Esau's on the left hand side. These Project Bluebeam, these holograms, right? And with all deceitful boldness of unrighteousness in them that perish, because they receive not the love of the truth that they may be saved. So Esau wants to prove that he could be like the Most High. He wants to build up to the heavens, right? He wants to clone, right? He wants to who opposes and exalt himself above all that is called God. Who's always trying to go do anything, clone, right? Create their own children without either man or woman. Trying to create them in labs. Who's trying to do that? Everybody says the white man is Japheth or something, or he's Ishmael, or Esau's been done away with. So then who's doing this? Someone's right now. There's a man right now who's trying to exalt himself. You know, you know, he's messing with GMOs, right? Creating synthetic drugs, right? Trying to say that the Lord never existed. God is a fairy. The all came from monkeys and all that. The so-called white man. You know, So this goes back to Esau losing his birthright. He's mad at the Lord. Like, you know what? The Lord made a mistake. Yahweh made a mistake, so therefore he don't exist no more. I exist, so that makes me the most. That's Esau's mindset. How do you get so mad that you gotta turn the truth into a lie? You know what? And that's Esau. His mindset, like, you know what? He doesn't exist. I exist. So therefore, if I can't see him, then none of this happened. I never lost anything. That's Esau. He's crazy. Esau, the most biggest person on denial. Then Eve. Esau rivals Eve, and who's denial more? That's a hard debate. That's a who's more wicked than the other. They're both wicked. you know, but the heaven shall reveal his iniquity, right? Not to get off topic, but it's another one. 1 in 10 Americans have moved because they thought their houses were haunted. Haunted. Come right in. As Halloween arrived, many Americans will be stopping by a haunted house during the spooky. Okay, I'm gonna go. I'll just read it. During the spooky festivals, it turns out, however, that many don't even have to step out their front door to meet a ghost. A new poll finds 83% of the respondents have witnessed some paranormal activity inside their own home. The survey of 1,000 across the country conducted by Cinch Home Service also found that three-quarters of these are still living in that same house. Nearly two-thirds, 64%, say they already believed in ghosts before their experience, but 30% say their encounter with the paranormal pushed them to believe. These are Edomites. You look at that. Because Jake already believed, man. Jake had more faith. Oh, man. It's some Jake, man. Because Jake now they be bugging talking about the Lord doesn't exist and that spirits are real, it's all in your head. Jake be saying some dumb shit sometimes. So but Jake, majority of the time they would believe. They're open minded. Jake knows about this type of spirits are real. Esau, on the other hand, he was like, yeah, I need some proof. I need some. Watching them slamming the doors right in your face, choking the shit out of you, throwing you against the room. Hey, now I believe. That Esau logic. That's how I know they're Edomites. Because majority of the people who don't believe are Edomites. Every nation has a culture, right? East Indians have Shiva. Ishmael has Allah. The Moab had the Buddha. Israel has Yahweh. And then here's Esau. He believes in science. You know, evidence, right? He believes in you have to prove it, but you can't prove the Big Bang was created without a creator, or you can't prove they can't. That's why it's called the Big Bang theory or evolution theory. There's always theory. They believe, but that's no evidence that when you want it to be true doesn't mean it is. Just because you want something and it is, it's two different things. If you want, Esau wants to lie to himself so bad to not be Esau doesn't mean he's not. It doesn't mean he's not Esau because he is. Just like that, Esau lies to himself so much in the mirror and said, I'm not Edomite, I'm not Edomite. Yes, you are, bro. You're gonna die too. So it doesn't matter how many times they repeat themselves. At the end of the day, it's a lie is a lie. Esau is crazy, man. But anyways, let me keep going down. But 30% say their encounter with the paranormal pushed them to believe. When it comes to what people are hearing or seeing in their spooky dwelling, 46% say they heard strange sound in their room, while 40% said the lights started turning on and off by themselves. 1 in 3, 35% heard voices in their home, while most Americans are sticking that with their supernatural neighbors. The poll found 1 in 10 respondents have actually sold their home because of a paranormal experience. I don't know why they keep showing this creepy picture. Something strange has happened up there. If you think that this rickety old houses are the only place where ghosts live, you think again. Although the survey finds 55% of these paranormal experiences took place in a freestanding home, 23% occurred in an apartment building, another 22% occurred in a condo or townhouse. I'm telling you, these are Edomites, right? They're getting tormented by spirits. You know, the heaven shall reveal his iniquity, and earth shall rise up against them. When you hear that, the earth shall rise up against him, you would only think only people, right? No, but no. Like I said, judgment is being brought forth. Look at everybody. Not only Esau, but Jake too. Jake is wicked. A lot of wicked Jake. In the music industry, right? Sacrifices happening. But I want to touch. I would touch on Esau because I just hate him. But anyways, earth shall reveal his iniquity, and earth shall rise up against him. But everybody's rising up. Literally, the Lord is sending spares down here to fuck with Esau. You know. So when the Lord said we're gonna do unto her devil, He was really serious. There's animals after Esau, right? There's people, the earth itself, tornadoes and hurricanes happen and blizzards, right? Shutting off power, right? People are freezing. Now they're spirits, right? That's it. That's a lot. That's a lot. And next, you can see a freaking. I don't know, man. The Lord may send something else after Edom. You can see a giant, damn dragon in the sky burning his house down. Like, god damn it. I'm telling you, Lord can send them. You never know what's, the Leviathan's coming soon, right? Leviathan's coming, the behemoth, and it's like you can't escape this Esau. Newly created beast. Let me get the. Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 11, verse 18. Unknown beasts, wild beasts full of rage and newly created. You know? breathing out either a fiery vapor or filthy scent of scattered smoke or shooting horrible sparkles out of their eyes. You know? So basically, there's gonna be other creatures out there besides the Leviathan and the Behemoth coming after Esau. You know? Or unknown wild beast, unknown, right? Wild, full of rage, newly created. What does the scripture talk about? Vengeful spirits, It always talks about just laying sore strokes on people, breathing out either a fire, So these spirits are gonna have, they're not only spirits, but newly created animals or creatures or these beasts are gonna be on roaming the earth, you know. Esau's gonna be getting folded every side. Esau's gonna get folded like an omelet, Esau been bullying people for a long time. The Lord doesn't need anybody. The Lord doesn't need no one. The Lord doesn't need nothing. No one. The Lord could come here by himself and just smash you. But where's the fun in that? The Lord's gonna say, you know what? You look at Esau, right? Esau is a bully. The Lord's gonna bully him. Look at it. Think of it like this: like Esau goes around the earth stealing shit, enslaving. He picks on the little guy first. He picked on Iran, right? He picked on North Korea. He picked on Japan back in the day. He picked on a lot of small countries. When China and Russia, before they got big, before they what they were, America was messing with them too. Esau, Babylon has been bullying. Esau's been bullying people for bullying the little guy for so long. And guess what? You're the little guy to the Lord now. You're gonna get bullied. Esau. Esau that. You know. We've been waiting. Because you ever seen it? Ever watched the movie? These old 60s movies or 70s, the nerd gets bullied, his brother comes, and bullies the bully, his older brother comes. That's Yahushua, Yahushua the older brother, and he's gonna fight for us, because Esau's been an asshole, right? Esau's gonna suffer. The Lord's gonna overdo it for him because Esau's been overdoing it for everybody for so long, right? He bombed Hiroshima, Nagasaki. He sanctioned other countries that like Iran, right? Levi, Haiti, embargoed on Levi, right? He caused a lot of he sowed a lot of confusion between the tribes, making them fight. Our people are fighting each other, right? So Esau's gonna pay for that. The Lord's gonna bring hell upon Edom. Hell, man, the sky may even turn red. You don't know. The Lord's gonna Esau's gonna get. He already showed you that. Most of the houses Esau dwells in are haunted. You know. Esau's finished. Ecclesiasticus chapter 27 verse 24. I've hated many things. The Lord hated many things, but nothing like him. So like, there's nothing measures to how much he hates him. I hate many, but nothing like him. So the Lord hated many things. That's Have you ever tried? Let me give you some an example. I like. I hate. There's a lot of things I hate. I'm gonna say. Then you hate that one thing most of all. Like that's Esau. That Esau just stands out the most. Like, yeah, but nothing like him. For the Lord will hate him. The Lord hates Esau. Why does he hate? Because Esau try to be better than the Most High. He's not only that, but he enslaved Israel, right? The jewels of the Most High. You got your gold and silver, right? You got your gold. Like, it's a resource in the earth, which is used for money to buy things. Gold is a very rare mineral. You gotta melt it down. You gotta refine it, and all that. But that's Israel is the Lord's jewels. We're the ruby, sapphire, gold, silver, all that. We're diamonds to the Lord, right? And the Lord and Esau captured us, or like you could say he kidnapped us, kept us hostage in his damn prison. called the United States, the USA, and now the Lord doesn't like that. We had to serve a sentence though. We didn't want to listen to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. We wanted to do our own thing. The Lord said, you know what? You want to do your own thing? Fine. Go. Let's see how that turns out. We had these civil rights leaders back in the day that didn't work. Malcolm X didn't work. Farrakhan didn't work. Muhammad Ali. I mean, Martin Luther King didn't work. All these black leaders, where are they now? Dead, right? Because they weren't meant. They want to do their own thing. Israel keeps thinking Christian. They think Christianity is the way. Catholicism, Muslim. Man. When the Lord said, "You want to do your own thing? Let's see how that works." It never worked. None of that worked. Israel, we tried our own way. And we did wicked. By following these other customs. We shouldn't have. Now we're turning back to Yahweh Bashmi Shai, and we're acknowledging our offenses, and the Lord sees that, which is why there's a lot of hell coming upon Edom in these last days. He's complaining about the mandates, complaining not having a job, complaining about complaining about complaining. I see he sounds a fucking crybaby. The immigrants are stealing my jobs, bro. I be seeing them work at Stop and Shop in a damn McDonald's. Like, no one's stealing your job, bro. Shut up. You just want to complain. Esau doesn't even work at the grocery store. I see more Jake than I see Esau. He's the damn crybaby. He just wants to complain. He just wants to complain. He sounds like a damn cry. He's so annoying. It gets frustrating. But the Lord hated him. Esau wants to prove himself. That, yeah, I deserve that birthright. But the thing is, Esau doesn't get it. It's been 2,000 plus years, right? Since he stole his birthright, and he still thinks he has a shot at getting it back. It wasn't meant for you from the beginning, and that's his problem. He still thinks he has a chance. Imagine something that wasn't given to you. It was never meant for you to get. But I'm trying to fit a scenario in my head, right? I just can't understand. Esau's a psychopath. This is Esau. This is Esau. In a nutshell, repetitive add to list. Wait, no, what? Insanity, doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. This is Esau. Esau, it just wasn't meant for you, man. Esau probably did some witchcraft or something before, asked the same question to some their spirit, right? Esau probably has his own, spirit board. Esau's asking questions. How do I get my bird? I'm telling. That's what a Large Hadron Collider is. It's just a larger a Ouija board. That's what it is. A Large Hadron Collider. That's all it is. It's just nothing more than a large size Ouija board. And Esau's asking questions on it. You keep doing the same thing in different form. First you got a wooden Ouija board. Now you got a metal one made of electricity. It's all the same. Your wood trap's gonna be cut off. You're not. This is Esau. He won't. He's crazy. He won't let it go. When the Lord is perfect in all things, and Esau believed the Lord made a mistake. You know what? He made a mistake. That's Esau's mindset. He just won't accept it, and it's gonna kill him. Well, he's about to die anyways. He not only dead, he's still fighting for the birthright. Just what he did to Israel as a whole, anyways, and get him killed. But judgment is coming upon him. Esau is being revealed, right? And let me get this another article. There's nothing more frightening in America today than an angry white man. It's just today. Nothing more frightening in America today. Telling you right now that that Esau's days, his rulership is coming to an end. He's starting to be revealed more and more. The man of sedition, the man of sin, the wicked, he's starting to be shown for what he is, a demon, a devil. That's what Esau is. The serpent, you know, everybody's rising up against him. Your houses are haunted. The dogs don't like you. The damn earth don't like you. The sun doesn't like you, right? People are starting not to like you. But it's over for you, right? You just can't do the right thing. You have to serve slavery for 1,000 years, right? And then you have to be burned off the face of the earth because you won't do the right thing because it wasn't in you to do the right thing. You just been sowing wickedness like you sow damn a sweater. Like you sow wickedness like you have a sewing machine. Like you sow wickedness like you sewing a scarf. That's how much you sow in wickedness. You just sowing and sowing like, yeah, I could get away with all of it. Ain't no one gonna stop me. Fuck all of that other shit. I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I wanna do. That's Esau's crazy because Esau never felt judgment from the Lord. Esau, but Israel felt judgment. We drunk of that cup, right? We're the Lord chosen people, but if it happened to us and you're the most hated nation on the face of the earth, what makes you think this ain't gonna come to you? That's the real question. Where in your mind do you think that's not gonna happen? You're gonna you're gonna get worse than what we got. And we're the Lord chosen people, but the Lord's not respecting. That's the best thing about Yahweh is that Israel never had special treatment. The Lord didn't say, yeah, they're Israel, let them sin. I don't care, they're my favorite. I'm letting them get with this one little time. But the Lord warned us, about being wicked, to the point where what, now we're going to slavery because of it. So now so no one, the Lord not respected. He doesn't care who you are, what you're about. And guess what? Israel went into slavery. The prophets, kings, righteous men of valor. The women and children. Everybody went into slavery in Israel, nation Israel, right? We're the Lord chosen people, and Esau, you're the worst of the worst. So what makes you think you're better than us? Is that you're not gonna go into it? You're crazy, man. You're crazy. You disrespect the Lord ultimately. You look at the damn Bible. You look at the scriptures, the Bible. Everybody's white as rice. That's not biblical. You disrespected the Lord on the different level, like Peter. All of that. But anyways, let me get another scripture before I could, you know. And Malachi chapter 1 verse 4, whereas Edom says, we are impoverished, but we will return and build desolate places. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down. The Renaissance, the rebirth of Greece, they shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom the Lord hath indignation forever. Esau, the Lord hates Esau. Oh shit. Definition of indignation. Anger or annoyance provoked by what is perceived as unfair treatment, unhappiness, affront, distress, displeasure, offense, annoyance, hurt, aggravation, vexation, irritation. Esau's a damn irritation to the God damn it. Esau's like a damn mosquito. It's like, bro, why don't you just die? The Lord just looking at Esau like, hate these people. These damn wicked. But look, the Lord just looking. I'm just looking at it like these are vexation, spleen. These irritations, the irritation. And Esau's the resentment, You know, anger, discontent. You know, bitter indignation haven't been treated on resentment being more. Anger, discontent. The scripture says indignation forever. He's gonna be angry with them forever. You know, you're not getting that birthright, bro. You know, every single scripture that talks about Esau, it's about something judgment happened to them. Why would the Lord let you get away with all of this? It's amazing. Romans chapter 9, verse 13, as it is written, Jacob have I loved, Esau have I hated. Every single scripture I could think of is about hatred, indignation, the borders of wickedness. Everything, you're wicked, you're evil, you're a demon. You know, I don't know where did Esau's really thinking, you're not going to get away. He feels it. And not only that, Esau's starting to realize, I've been seeing a lot of videos lately happening. Esau realizing that he's going into slavery soon. Esau knows that. It's over for him. It is what it is, though. We had to go through it. Now you have to go through it. But I want to end it with that. Saying, Esau, you're not getting your birthright, right? You're gonna go into slavery and you're gonna die after 1,000 years. I want to give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, double honor to the elder great millstone, and salutations to all Yakim and the house of byways. Till next time I say Shalom.